The WNBA growth is not stopping anytime soon. Today they announced that there's going to be 3 expansion teams coming to the league in Cleveland, Philadelphia, and Detroit. And this is a pretty rapid expansion to the league. We saw the Golden State Valkyries join this year as an expansion team in the Bay Area. Next year we'll see Toronto and Portland join the league. Cleveland will start playing in 2028, Detroit in 2029, and Philly in 2030. Meaning that just in a 5-year span from 2025 to 2030, the league is going to add 6 new teams. And it's exciting not only to see this growth coming to the league, but also to see them plan the growth out as a slower rollout rather than having all of the teams join the league right now. In 2024, the average value of a WNBA team was $96 million. This year, the collective franchise value of the WNBA is $3.5 billion, bringing that average up to $269 million. And the newest team to the league, the Golden State Valkyries, actually hold the highest valuation. They're valued at about $500 million. And it makes sense because before the team even stepped foot in Valhalla, they had already broken records. They were the first WNBA expansion team to hit 10,000 season tickets sold before their season started. And Sportico estimates that they're going to make $70 million in revenue this season, which is about double what any WNBA team made last year. The New York Liberty, who are the defending WNBA champions, are valued at the second highest valuation in the league. They grew by 222% from 2024 to 2025, and that valuation is coming in at about $420 million. And of course, unsurprisingly, the Indiana Fever also saw a large amount of growth. They grew by about 273% this year, and they come in third overall when it comes to valuations at $335 million. We could of course go through every single one of these teams, but you get the picture. There is a lot of money to be had in the WNBA for what feels like kind of the first time. These valuations and investments are jumping up in an extreme way, and so it makes sense to see the league say it's time to get in if you want to, because people who are getting into the WNBA now are going to see an extreme growth throughout. This franchise fee comes in at a record $250 million for these 3 new teams, and of course they feel able to charge that, and obviously to get that because we're seeing this immense growth. At a certain point, growth like this does plateau. Last year was a massive moment for women's sports as a whole, but the WNBA was uniquely positioned to capitalize on it for a combination of reasons, including NIL starting to highlight college basketball in a different way, a very unique draft class coming in last year, and also the fact that as women's sports were growing, the WNBA was one of the few leagues that has a large and long legacy. The WNBA coming back to Detroit, for example, is a huge deal. Detroit used to have a team and was a big part of the legacy of the WNBA in the beginning, and so it's exciting to see these teams go back to where they came from as well as expand to other major markets. And hopefully by staggering out these new teams, we don't see the growth become a massive moment that then kind of plateaus entirely. Instead, we're taking this massive moment that's happening and spreading it out with new excitement that will continue to come into the league for a period of 5 years. This gives the league a chance to take the momentum that they got last year and spread it out in a way that becomes a little bit more manageable. So for you, how do you feel about these new teams? Is your hometown finally getting a WNBA team? And if you're a new fan, how do you feel about the momentum and the growth that we seem to be getting?